In this video, we will be solving systems of equations by finding the intersection of two lines. So the first thing I did was I went ahead and I pressed my y equals key. That brought me up my y equals screen, and I put in the two equations that are my system that I'm wanting to find the solution to. And then I pressed the graph key, and when I pressed the graph key, it showed me my two lines graphed. Now, a lot of times I can look on here and see pretty much exactly where that point is, and if I can tell exactly where it is and can verify it in the table, then I don't have to do anything else. But when I look at this one, I can see that this is not going to be whole numbers. This is going to be some decimals. So in that case, I'm going to press my second button to activate the blue words, and I want the calculate screen that we've used for other things. So I'm going to press second and the trace button, and that will bring me up my calculate screen. And what I'm wanting to find is the intersection of my two lines. So that's going to be number 5, which is intersection. And when I press it, it's going to draw the graph, and at the bottom it's going to say first curve. And I don't want the first curve, and so I'm just going to press enter at this time. I'm going to press enter 3 times. So I'll press enter and it'll take me to second curve. I'll press enter again, it'll take me to guess, and I'll press enter the third time and it will take me to the intersection. And I show you this so that you'll know to look at the bottom, because the biggest mistake I see people make is they forget to look at the bottom, and sometimes I'll have students give me the answer for first curve, or they'll think they've hit the enter key 3 times but they only got to guess, and they'll give me the answer for guess. So just verify after you've hit enter 3 times that your screen says intersection at the bottom, and if it does, then you know that that is the ordered pair of the intersection, and it's the solution to your system of equations. Now, the biggest problem I see students run into is when you have something like the 2 equations I've given you here. So when you put these 2 equations in and you press graph just to see what's going on, you'll notice that only one line shows up. Sometimes that can be because these are the exact same line, but I can look at this and go, nope, those are not the same line. So it's not the same line that's causing the problem, but the big problem is this top equation, 3x minus 70, it actually starts way, 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 way down off the page, down at negative 70. And so that's why we can't see it on our little 10 by 10 screen. So if at this point I thought, oh, what the heck, I'm just going to do it anyway, and did my second trace 5, enter, 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 it would come up with this error, no sign change. And what this error, no sign change is telling you is I can't find an intersection on my screen because I only have one line on here. I don't have 2 to intersect. So the calculator's only looking at the screen, whatever size you make it. If it can't find an intersection on that screen, it will give you this error. So what you're going to have to do is press the zoom key, and you're going to want to zoom out. Every time you do zoom out, you have to press enter after it for it to redraw. And I don't remember if I had to zoom out once or twice. You have to zoom out far enough that you can actually see the intersection on the screen. So as soon as I can see my intersection on the screen, then I can go back and press my second trace 5 and the enter 3 times, and it will show me what my intersection is. So it was able to draw that second line coming way down from negative 70, and it shows me my intersection. So my answer to this system of equations, or my solution, is 12.6, negative 29.2.